Hey, welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim Survival. In this episode, we are going to start out by speaking to Maven Blackbriar and beginning that whole quest situation. But before I do that, I am going to speak to somebody. Hold on a second. Let me get my bearings here. Where am I going? I am not entirely sure. This is not where I'm going. I'm not very good at traversing this place. Is it over here instead? Is it this way? Because I gotta talk to, what's-his-face, because I found a collectible, and he'll buy it from me. So I want to, go ahead and sell this thing to him. I don't know his name, so I can't give you a name. Onward we go to sell this thing to what's-his-face. Delvin Mallory, that's his name.
Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
Yeah, I suppose I could use some advice.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're gonna get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
Back on its feet?
Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
So what happened?
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
Cursed? What can we do about it?
I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Fantastic. Can I sell this Queen Bee statue to you?
Well. I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. There you go. This should cover it.
Hey, 200 gold? I'll take 200 gold. 200 gold is nice to have. How much gold do we have? Hold on a second, let me check. 4,644. So we're not necessarily poor, but we're not, rich either. But that's mainly because we're not really spending the money on much of anything. We're just kind of selling stuff as time goes on. But we got to speak to Maven Blackbriar. So let's go ahead and go speak to her.
I'm right behind you.
Wherever she may be. Assuming she's in the Bee and Barb. That's where I'm assuming she is. It's where she usually is. So that's where I'm going to assume that she probably is hanging out. Vampire hunters or something. Yes. If I had the opportunity to fight vampires, I totally would. Because vampires are fun to kill. But they are very dangerous to fight.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
I do have the coin, but I'm not buying anything right now. Hello,
so
Maven.
You're the one that burned down Golden Glow Estate. Do you have any idea what that little stunt you pulled is going to cost me? I'm amazed you even bothered to show your face here.
Yeah, my apologies, Lady Maven.
The only reason we're having this conversation is due to Brynjolf's assurance you won't botch another assignment. He claims you possess some sort of uncanny aptitude for your line of work. Quite frankly, I find that hard to believe.
Alright, well, how about we skip the conversation?
You're a firebrand, aren't you? It's about time Brynjolf sent me someone with business sense. I was beginning to think he was running some sort of beggars guild over there.
You have no faith in the guild?
Faith? I don't have faith in anyone. All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area.
All right, so where do I begin?
Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Marcius. He'll fill you in on all the details.
All right.
One more time, in case I wasn't
Speak to
clear.
Malus
You
Marcius.
butcher this job, and you will be sorry.
Yeah, I shouldn't butcher this
It's not
job,
safe around
probably.
here.
I don't want to be on Maven Blackbriar's bad side for too awfully long. That would lead to bad things for me and my loved ones. But alright, so we're going to have to head back to Whiterun. The good thing is that we're very nearby these stables, so we can go ahead and take the carriage back to Whiterun. So it'll be a nice quick journey back there. If my game
I'm right
decides to
behind you.
load at some point, thank you.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn.
What's up, man?
Need a ride?
Yes, I
Where
do.
do you want to go?
Take me to Whiterun.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Hope you're not getting too wet back there.
Nah, we're good, man. Just onward we go. Let's just get this journey underway. The most famous hero of Skyrim is Tiber Septim, who conquered all of Tamriel and founded the Septim dynasty of emperors. Alright. You are famished, and I am also drained. Okay, let's see. What can I eat? What can I eat? I can eat this cooked beef. So I went ahead and ate that cooked beef. Suppose I can eat this honey as well, because the honey will satisfy me. But the air is chilly here, and I'm just slightly chilly. Oh wait, no, where am I going? I'm going to the Bannered Mare. That's where I have to go. I am forgetting where I have to go. Well, hold on. You know what I am gonna do? I am gonna go ahead and sleep in my house. That's what I feel like might be, a smart move, because I'm tired. I haven't slept in a while. So, and it's nighttime. It's 2:30 in the morning. So we might as well go get some rest. So let's go take care of that, and then make our way. Oh no, wait, we have to go to the Bannered Mare, so it's going to be inside. It's going to be inside Whiterun. I'm thinking of later on in the quest when we have to go to the Hunting Brew Meadery. I'm getting ahead of myself here. So we're doing the right thing.
Still here.
We're doing the right thing. The air is now comfortable. Okay, take me to my
I'm
house.
glad we're friends. I have something for you. Here.
A steel mace. Well, the problem is now that you gave me that steel mace, I can't freaking walk. Do I have the Axe of Whiterun on me? I do. So because I have the Axe of Whiterun on me, I can go ahead and place it on this weapon rack. Thank you very much. I am slightly peckish, but that is okay. Not a big deal. Sleep for 6 hours. I awaken feeling well rested. Very, very good. Now let's have a breakfast real quick. A breakfast of an apple pie.
I'm right behind you.
Lovely, lovely. Lovely, delicious breakfast apple pie. Alright, now we have to go to the Bannered Mare. Is there anything that I can sell? That is the big question. Do I have anything I can sell now that we're here? There are several things that I can sell now that we're here. So let's go ahead and go to the... Why are you not open? Come on. It's 9 in the morning. Why are you not open? Why are you not... Thank you, now you're open. Thank you.
I'm right behind you.
I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're looking to sell. Yeah, that's a little joke. You just take a look. Yeah, what do you got for sale? I got this stuff for sale. Go ahead and take this mace. Get rid of the gloves of the pugilist, sell it helmet of destruction. Not wearing my necklace of minor wielding for some reason. I should probably put that on. Let's see, what else can I sell? there anything else here that I can sell? I really don't need this many weak paralysis potions. I do want to keep the potions though if I can. Sell off the Blackbriar Reserve. Sell this honey nut treat because I don't need it. All this stuff is taking up space in my inventory, but at the same time, I'll hold on to it just cause. Hold on to the gems. I think we're in good shape.
Do come back. Yes, I will come back when I feel like coming back. The Bannered Mare. What's up, guy?
Can't a man drink in peace?
Maven said you're expecting me.
I'm gonna keep this short because we've got a lot to do. Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's Captain of the Guard, and we're going to poison the mead.
You have the poison?
No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. So how do I fit in?
You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn a helping hand. He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat.
Clever.
Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires someone else to do the dirty work.
So how do I get to the brewing vats?
Both of the buildings are connected by tunnels made by the pests infesting the meadery. There's an entrance to it in the basement storeroom of the warehouse that used to be boarded over. I've already removed the boards so the meadery would get infested. That's where you should start.
What about just going in through the brewery?
Sabjorn keeps that locked up tight. If you can get through that way, go right ahead.
All right, well.
Remember, Sabjorn will be needing a helping hand.
All right, onward to the Haunting Brew Meadery to help out poor old Sabjorn.
I've got your back.
So let's go ahead and head on over there. Hello, doggy. It's a little doggy. Just hanging out in the shade, enjoying the cool air. How cute. How adorable is this little thing? All right, onward we. Put on the necklace. Oh, that's right. One-handed attacks do 15%. Increase your stamina by 10 points. Which one is better? Probably the minor wielding necklace, honestly.
Still here.
In all honesty, it's probably the minor wielding necklace. Okay, let's go ahead and grab Jaya here. What's up, girl? Let's go on a short jaunt. Onward this way. We gotta head to the Haunting Brew Meadery. So let's go ahead and run all the way over there. Just to get there as fast as physically possible. Which is exactly what we want to do. And help out poor old Sabjorn with his little pest problem. Thank you very much, Jaya. Go ahead and take a little rest there. Oh, am I being attacked by something? What's attacking me right now? Oh no! Holy cow. Hold on a second. That guard just got completely annihilated. I am going to save real quick. I do not appreciate you guys. Please get out of my face. This is going to be a serious problem. Heal up like crazy. Gee, thanks, Feindal. Oh no, I'm being poisoned. Do I have a cure poison? No, like the cure poison doesn't even do anything. I'm still taking health. Well, that poor old Whiterun guard didn't stand a chance. Not against two big cats. There was no way he was surviving that. So yeah, sorry about that, Whiterun guard. But that's just how the cookie crumbled, unfortunately. What difficulty am I on right now? Apprentice, that's where I want to be. That's where I want to be. Sorry about that, Whiterun guard. I'm going to go ahead and take your torch. He just has some regular clothes. Alright, well that's taken care of. Wasn't anticipating having to fight two big cats on the outside of the Haunting Brew Meadery, but you know what? That's just kind of how it happened. What's up, Sabjorn?
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here?
Is something wrong?
Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Haunting Brew Reserve for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meadery in this state, I'll be ruined.
I might be able to help.
Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done.
You better, or I yell skeever.
Okay. No need to make rash decisions. Here's half. You get the rest when the job's done. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before my reputation is completely destroyed.
So how do I permanently clear out the vermin?
I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy good-for-nothing assistant Malice handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back.
All right, you've got a deal.
Don't come back until every one of those things are dead.
All right.
Now I've got to clean up this mess.
So I've got some poison. Now we must make our way into the cellars. The Haunting Brew basement.
Huh?
Put on the oak flesh and put on flames. Yeah, because we have Venom Fang Skeevers. Venom Fang Skeevers are very, very scary. They can poison you. But I mean, can't regular Skeevers also poison you? I kind of figured, but maybe I'm wrong. Could possibly be. Whoa. Okay. How's it going? You guys just have Skeever tails on you, so I'm really not interested in what you have to say. Potions. Do I have any magicka potions? I have that many. Man, I don't have very much magicka. Look how much magicka the oak flesh takes up. It's kind of madness. Definitely prefer if I had some more magicka so that didn't take up nearly as much. But I also should probably upgrade my skill level so that I'm spending half magicka on novice spells, novice alteration spells, I should say. Will you stop running away? You're driving me nuts.
This ends now.
Get out of here, Venom Fang Skeever. Man, there's a ton of Skeevers in that room. Hold on a second. I'm going to heal up my magicka here. Oh, they're not Skeevers, they're spiders. They're little spiders. I'm not super concerned about spiders, but I will definitely take their frostbite venom, because that is very nice to have. I keep forgetting that I even have poison. I've been given tons of bottles of poison, but I haven't used any of them. So it seems to me that you have more than just a Skeever problem. You have a spider problem as well. Can I not heal by waiting in survival mode? I suppose that makes sense. I can see the logic in this. I mean, it's probably better that I use my healing anyways so that I can upgrade my restoration skill. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take out Sparks. Because Sparks is probably gonna lead to good things for me. Okay, onward. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save just in case anything crazy happens. Always make sure you're hard saving because, you know, the saves in this game are few and far between. So make sure you are hard saving whenever you physically possibly can so you're not having to do too much over and over again. Okay, now I'm going to save one more time because we are just before the main area here. Eat lightning, Skeever man. Little Skeever, eat shock. Oh no, he's here. Oh shoot, look how much damage he deals. Yeah, look how much damage he deals. And he uses his fists. He uses his fists to attack, which is an interesting choice, but you know what? I'm not going to question his logic. Refined Moonstone, I'll take that. Circlet of Minor Archery, sure. Hamlin's Journal. The children... Hold on, I'm going to wait until this music stops. Yeah, I'll read that once this music stops. Because I want this music to be quiet. I do not want to hear music anymore. You apply the poison to the nest. But this music seems to want to stick around. And now it's gone. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and read Hamlin's journal. What does this madman have to say? 10 years of ridicule, 10 years of imprisonment, 10 years of exile. The children threw rocks and the women spat upon me as the menfolk dragged me into Whiterun's prison. They branded me a danger to their pitiful existence. Used words like madman and insane. Could a madman escape the prisons undetected? Could a lunatic establish a laboratory right under their noses? Could a psychopath create a mighty army from the common skeever? My days as an apprentice alchemist in Winterhold were no better. Those egotistical braggarts couldn't compete with my abilities. Where they fell short, I'd constantly excel. Did they appreciate my genius? Did they relish my contributions? No. My instructors beat me and said I was irresponsible, and the Archmage cast me into the streets like a common beggar. As my enemy grows complacent and weak, as they forget Hamlin and his utter brilliance, I build my army. I use every bit of knowledge at my disposal to forge their demise. Thanks to Sabjorn's unwitting assistance, my legion grows stronger every day. The irony that he has the same ingredients he uses to make his vile drink could be used to feed my offspring isn't lost upon me. Oh, they will pay. Their ignorance of impending annihilation amuses me. I will bury Whiterun and watch Winterhold burn, and when they experience the fury I've unleashed upon them, when my progeny are gnawing the flesh from their bones, they will come begging and groveling at my feet. But there will be no mercy, no quarter and no leniency. And I will laugh, and I will dance, and I will rejoice over their mangled, broken corpses. The time for recompense has arrived. 10 years of pain, 10 years of misery, 10 years of death. Yeah, this guy is definitely a madman. There's definitely no doubt about that. It's just unfortunate for him that he quit using his lightning powers eventually and just started using his fists, because his fists were not nearly as effective as his very powerful lightning spell, which I would certainly hope I can get at some point sooner than later. I don't know what mastery level that spell is, but I'm sure we'll find it at some point. Let's go ahead and poison things. Charcoal. I don't need charcoal. There's the brewing vat right there. So let's go ahead and poison the brewing vat. But first I'm going to open this chest, because there could be something valuable in this chest. Possibly, maybe. Gold 6. Okay, so there you go. I have poisoned the vat. And now I can safely leave. knowing that I have accomplished that mission. Alright, so that's taken care of. Now we can go ahead and finish off this quest by attending the drinking ceremony.
Was something we discussed unclear?
Yeah, the job's finished.
Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished.
What about my pay?
You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
Yeah, I'll be waiting around, all right.
Well, Sebjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Honningbrew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please.
Oh no.
I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you.
All according to
you're coming with me
plan.
to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said move.
Farewell, Sebjorn.
All according to plan. See you later, Sabjorn. It's nice working with you.
I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften?
Yeah, I need to get a look at Sabjorn's books.
So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help.
Hey, you never mentioned that lunatic living in the tunnels.
I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later.
Fair enough. What are you going to do with this place?
Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know.
Hey, we got ourselves a new
Remember
fence.
to put in a good word with Maven.
Alright, that's good to know. It's good to know we can use Malice as a fence. Alright, up we go here. Upwards to his office, which is somewhere around here, way over there. Gotta travel all the way around. All the way around the top floor. Oh, there's a bedroll there. There's a bedroll that exists for some reason. Open up that door. What do we got here? What do we got here? We got a whole bunch of stuff in here. Is there any, like, precious treasures in here that I might want? Possibly, maybe? He's got a Blackbriar mead sitting under his bed, which is kind of funny. Promissory note. Within the enclosed crate, you'll find the final payment. As we discussed, Honningbrew Meadery should now begin brewing mead at full production. In regards to your concerns about interference from Maven Blackbriar, I can assure you that I'll do everything in my power to keep her assets and her cronies at bay. This is the beginning of a long and successful future for both of us. Okay. Oh no, I actually have to unlock this door. I can't use the, I actually have to pick this lock, I should say. I can't just open it up with a key. But that's alright. Think we'll be able to unlock this thing somehow or another. course, I don't know where I'm supposed to be unlocking this thing. There we go. There we go. So it's going to be near the center. There we go. What do we got here? Aha! A hunting brew decanter. There's a fork and some gold. Steal the gold. There's some silver here. I suppose I'll be back for that. Yeah, I can come back for that stuff to steal it later. I'm not really worried about having that on my person right now. So we're gonna just kind of leave it sitting there. There's a gold ring there. There's also another coin purse sitting right there. And another coin purse sitting right there. Can I sleep in this bed? Cannot sleep in an owned bed. Can I sleep in this bed? You cannot sleep in an owned bed. Alright, well. I guess I'm gonna have to go back to whatchamaplace. Where are we going now? Return to Maven. Alright, well, the last thing we're gonna do in this video is we're gonna go ahead and sleep so that we can level up, and then we will call the video there. So let's head on back to where we have to go to sleep, because we must level up. We must level up. Can we sleep outside? Do we have to go all the way inside Whiterun in order to sleep, or do we have like a... Can I sleep in a bedroll somewhere? That would be, you know, that would be quite nice if I could do such things. Let's see if I can sleep in this bed that's over here. Is this an owned bed, or is it a bed for anybody? It's a bed for anybody. Okay, well, I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sleep for 12 hours. Upgrade the magicka. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the novice alteration. Cast novice level alteration spells for have magicka. Alright guys, I am going to go ahead and call it right there. So thank you for watching today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we return... When we return back to Riften and speak to Maven Blackbriar. And as always, I really appreciate you guys watching. It really does mean the world to me. I will see you guys next time.